Today we are making poğaça. This is some kind of bread filled with whatever you like. I love how fluffy they are, and they are great at breakfast or just as a small snack. We are making here lots, to be precise, approximately 52 pieces, so that we can toss them into the freezer. If you don't want to have that many, just divide the ingredients in two. So you'll need 2 eggs, 400 milliliters milk, 200 milliliters water, 200 milliliters oil, 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 cube or 2 packages of dry yeast, and 1 kilo of flour. The other day we made the crispy barracks, which you can watch here, and of course I made too much of the filling, so we'll be using it here. But you can make any filling you like. One of my favorites is feta cheese with a bit of parsley. Now let's make the dough. Add the sugar and salt into the flour. I didn't have all the flour you need here, so that I can adjust the consistency later. Then the oil and the dry yeast. I wanted to try how the yeast will act when I dissolve them, so here you can see 1.5 glasses of dissolved dry yeast. I add the milk and the water, and finally 1 egg and the egg white of the other. Then it is time to net that dough. You know I got a decent machine, but I always end up netting it by hand. I like that hands-on approach. Net the dough until it doesn't stick to your hands or the bowl anymore. And of course you can taste how the dough tastes. I can't help it. Spread a bit of flour over the dough and cover it with a wet cloth. Let it rest in a warm place for at least half an hour. Ooh, look how much it has risen! And now you see why I sprinkled some flour onto the dough. If I hadn't done that, the cloth might have stuck to the dough. Nobody wants that. Now get small pieces of the dough and form some flat ovals. Of course you can make these any shape you want. You can roll out the dough and cut out round pieces, fill those to your desire, and send them off to the oven. But I like it this way because they look like some tiny loaves of bread. Then I place them on a baking sheet. When you're done filling 1 baking tray, get your egg yolk, add a tablespoon of vegetable oil and whisk that together. Then cover the poğaça with that egg mixture and add sesame and some black sesame seeds. This is of course optional, but it gives that certain something if you know what I mean. Especially the black sesame seeds. Oh, they are giving that something. I let them rest a bit again, and as you can see they have risen again a bit. Then it is oven time. Bake these at 170 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes or until they get a golden brown color. As usual, know your oven! Maybe yours will need 5 minutes more in the oven or a bit higher temperature, or lower if your oven is a burner, if you know what I mean. And there you have it, super fluffy and yummy poğaça. We'd love to see your poğaça, so tag us on our social media accounts. As usual, the recipe is in the description below. If you crave something sweet, you should check out these videos. A like is always appreciated, and subscribe if you don't want to miss our weekly videos. Bye!